I couldn't do it in economy. I think it'd probably kill me.
For the elite echelon of Britain's wealthy.
A glass of champagne?
Absolutely, Dom Perignon.
Cheers, thank you.
Flying first class is the only way to travel.
You get treated like royalty, to be honest with you, in first class.
Your Royal Highness, how are you?
With tickets costing as much as £10,000 for a single journey.
If I had the money, I would never fly economy. I would always turn left. I would never turn right.
Rivalry between airlines to attract the super rich is at an all-time high.
You get a meal like you would get in a restaurant.
No Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj type of lashes, please.
Singapore Airlines was once voted Airline of the Year, but intense competition has caused profits to nosedive.
There's that race to the premium passengers' pocket.
So to outdo its rivals, the airline is announcing a £500 million upgrade.
This is a really defining moment because they're trying to be a market leader again.
With a new first class built in Britain.
This is the biggest thing we've ever worked on.
This table cost probably the same value as a Mondeo.
So in the cutthroat world of luxury air travel,
They expect everything to be perfect.
Everyone loves to look at beautiful things. Girl next door, Singapore girl.
will it be enough to satisfy the world's richest
That's quite a fast-closing toilet seat.
Just disappointed.
and outclass its competitors?
Nothing in first class is necessary. It's about what they can impress you with.
Another glass of champagne, lady?
Singapore, a former British colony. This small country attracts nearly 500,000 tourists a year from the UK. And with English an official language, it's home to 50,000 expats. After it gained independence from the UK in 1963, the national airline expanded and established itself on the world stage.
A new giant that's more than just another jumbo.
Becoming a global brand, the airline has a unique importance for some Singaporeans.
Singapore is a very small country, and it brings you to some kind of national pride when you see an airline like Singapore Airlines going that kind of distance, because it puts Singapore on the map.
Part of a growing community of global aviation enthusiasts, 40-year-old BK Tan
It's 787 from San Francisco, United 1.
is particularly excited by the airline's upgrade.
It's a very big deal for Singapore Airlines because this is the next big thing for the airline itself. It's a totally refreshed cabin, and it's challenging Emirates basically head-on.
BK lives in the family home in suburban Singapore.
So this is my house. These are my parents.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. These are my two nieces. All right, so welcome to my room. Basically, it's a paradise of Singapore Airlines.
With over 200 model aircraft, BK is a self-confessed AV geek.
So an AV geek is someone who is defined to have a passion for aviation, and the passion is a flame that never dies down. The temptation to actually purchase aircraft models will always be there. It's like being a drug addict.
There's a lot of aeroplanes. I don't know how much money he spent on this. Wasted a lot of money.
And it's not just model aircraft that BK spends his money on.
They agreed to be in the kabaya today, which is the Singapore Airlines flight attendant uniforms. I have it all in their sizes, so it's small, medium, and large. Yeah.
The cabin crew uniform is central to the airline's brand.
Who are you? Do I know you? You're so lovely.
In the 1970s, the airline began advertising campaigns using its female crew, known as Singapore Girls.
The image of the Singapore girl, basically, she's meant to be demure, warm, provide world-class service. It has been a concept that Singapore Airlines lives by, breathes by.
The Singapore Girl concept was created by British-born advertising executive Ian Beattie, who wanted to market what he described as naturally attractive Asians to Western customers. Despite attracting controversy over the years, the image of subservient femininity is still promoted by the airline today.
Singapore girl.
The day of the inaugural flight has finally arrived. Aviation enthusiast BK Tan
That's a 777-300ER.
is on his way to the airport to catch a glimpse of the plane taking off.
Spotting aircrafts, knowing the aircraft type is something that I probably cultivated from young. People can call me loony, but I guess that's hidden talents. Something like X-Men, isn't it? Where you have undiscovered mutant powers.
Less than a mile away, BK has found a vantage point on the plane's flight path ready for takeoff.
Boarding would be around 8:10. Nothing being picked up yet. Doors should have closed. That's not it. That was the one to Auckland. Gonna have champagne, of course. It's gonna be Dom and Krog on first class. Oh, I'm so jealous. There she goes. I should be on that flight, really. So whoever's on it who's an AV geek, enjoy yourselves because it's a chance to actually, you know, live for. Yeah. Passengers are never satisfied these days. You give them one thing, the appetite actually increases.